Stark must be impervious to such considerations. I've just received Izzy's sales figures from London and the home counties. They are excellent. Again, congratulations. Don't fret about English foibles. Better that your enthusiasm should die now than after 6 months spent writing about bunnies. The crass commercial possibilities of the idea were attractive, but I agree that the topic would soon grow horribly fey. Another subject, one you'll like, will occur to you. Dinner one evening before you go? Say when. Love, Sydney. P.S. You write charming little notes. From Juliet to Sydney, 11th of January, 1946. Dear Sydney, yes, lovely. Can it be somewhere on the river? I want oysters and champagne and roast beef, if obtainable. If not, a chicken will do. I'm very happy that Izzy's sales are good. Are they good enough for me not to have to pack a suitcase and leave London? As you and S&S have turned me into a moderately successful author, dinner must be my treat. Love, Juliet. P.S. I did not throw The Shepherd Boy Sings in the Valley of Humiliation at the audience. I threw it at the elocution mistress. I meant to cast it at her feet, but I missed. From Juliet to Sophie Strawn, Mrs. Alexander Strawn, Feacon Farm by Oban, Argyll, 12th of January, 1946. Dear Sophie, of course I'd adore to see you too, but I am a soulless, will-less automaton. I have been ordered by Sydney to Bath, Colchester, Leeds, and several other places I can't remember at the moment, and I just can't slope off to Scotland instead. Sydney's brow would lower, his eyes would narrow, he would stalk. You know how nerve-wracking it is when Sydney stalks. I wish I could sneak away to your farm and be coddled. You'd let me put my feet on the sofa, wouldn't you? And then you'd tuck me up in blankets and bring me tea. Would Alexander mind a permanent presence on his sofa? You've told me he is a patient man, but perhaps he would find it annoying. Why am I so melancholy? I should be delighted at the prospect of reading Izzy to an entranced audience. You know how I love talking about books, and you know how I adore receiving compliments. I should be thrilled. But the truth is that I'm gloomy, gloomier than I ever felt during the war. Everything is so broken, Sophie. The roads, the buildings, the people, especially the people. It's probably the after-effect of a horrid dinner party I went to last night. The food was ghastly, but that was to be expected. It was the guests who unnerved me. They were the most demoralizing collection of individuals I've ever encountered. The talk was of bombs and starvation. Do you remember Sarah Moorcroft? She was there, all bones and goose flesh and bloody lipstick. She used to be pretty, didn't she? Wasn't she mad about that riding chap who went up to Cambridge? He was nowhere to be seen. She's married to a doctor with grey skin who clicks his tongue before he speaks. And he was positively romantic compared to the man sitting next to me, who just happened to be single, presumably the last unmarried man on earth. God, how miserably mean-spirited I sound. I swear, Sophie, I think there's something wrong with me. Every man I meet is intolerable. Perhaps I should set my sights lower. Not as low as the grey doctor who clicks, but a bit lower. I can't even blame it on the war. I was never very good at men, was I? Do you suppose the St. Swithin's furnace man was my one true love? Since I never spoke to him, it seems unlikely, but at least it was a passion unscathed by disappointment. And he had such beautiful black hair. After that, you remember, came the year of poets. Sydney scoffs about those poets, though I don't see why, since he introduced me to them. Then poor Adrian. Oh, there's no need to recite the dread roles to you, but, Sophie, what is the matter with me? Am I too choosy? I don't want to be married just for the sake of being married.